What up to the Podverse and everybody sleeping in the cloud? Welcome to the Black Law, where we talk black about TV, film, music. Sometimes we just digress in the conversation and drink coffee or hot tea, which is recommended by 3 out of 4 cardiologists. My name, Rod. His name, Ryan. We talk black. How you doing, Ryan?
What up? What up? What up? What's happening? What's happening?
Oh, better than that. What's going on, man?
What's going on is if you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe, like, share, comments. And if you're on Apple Podcasts or any of the other podcast spots like Spotify and RSS,
Yes.
please give us a 5-star rating. And if you
5.
don't really think we deserved it, just leave it there, and we'll promise we'll do better next week. And
We'll do better next week.
you can find a lot more clips on IG, TikTok, and Facebook. And actually, I am looking into.
RSS?
No, I heard that TikTok has a podcast something, so
Ruh-roh.
maybe we can see about getting it on there too, if it's something that's possible. And shout out to E Tiffany Custom Creations. You can get the hookup. They getting ready. They probably made a lot of things for people during the New Orleans Jazz Fest. Found at etiffanycreations.com.
For all your apparel needs. They didn't make this. I just like to show it off. That's all. We've been doing Different World. We back, 3rd season. Before I start, hey, here at the Black Law, we don't only entertain, we educate. Word of the day, arboreal. Arboreal, spelled A-R-B-O-R-E-A-L, is an adjective, a formal term having to do with something living in or often found in trees. Used in a sentence, Floyd found himself a victim of arboreal residents or squirrels who threw acorns at him daily. Arboreal. Arboreal, take it, use it, educate. We try.
Oh, you know what? Digression before we even start. And only because I've I've heard this song several times for whatever reason. This weekend I ran it. It was on in Target, and again I heard it again and we're flipping through the radio.
State of Shock by the Jacksons.
No.
No? All right, just try.
Whitney Houston. Whitney Houston's. You made me forget what I was saying.
I'm sorry. Apologies.
You know what? Oh
No.
I want to dance with somebody.
Ooh.
I want to dance with somebody.
You like that song?
No, but have I ever told you about my religion teacher in like 6th grade who did like an analysis with us of that song?
No.
At St. James? Bruh.
No.
Miss Ewell, our religion teacher, I don't know where Miss Ewell is today, but she came in and she played the song, and of course, you know, as 6th graders, or 7th graders, I don't know what it was, 6th or 7th, we were all like, oh, I want to dance with some. We got the video on, and you know, it's like all right, like we get to see a little bit of Whitney, a little bit of MTV or BET on a school day.
And then she said, God wants to be with you.
And then she starts in on, listen to what they say. Oh, I want to dance with somebody. I want to feel the heat with somebody. Boys and girls, what is it that they mean by that heat? What is that heat? Bruh, we are in class like, what? Are you kidding me? We are like,
get y'all in trouble with that. That seems like she trying to get y'all in trouble.
We were sitting there like, really? This is where this is going.
Took that left. Didn't see that coming.
What is that heat that Whitney is talking about? And
okay,
then
who
she
answered?
And then she dives into sinning, and how sinning, you know, basically, you know, the whole thing.
But the question is, were you the one who told her what heat was? Who told her what the heat was? Did anybody say?
I don't remember. I sat in class just quiet.
You didn't tell her what the heat was?
Nah,
You don't want to be the one?
nah.
I know Miss You.
I,
I know Miss You.
I was like, nah, I'm good.
You didn't want me to eat? You didn't want to be the one?
Nah, bro. I was like,
What do they
okay.
mean by heat? It's just a room full of kids like this.
I mean, everybody was like kind of, I just remember everybody kind of, kind of turning their heads a little bit like,
Wait, everybody looking left and right, like, what you gonna do? There's
and,
nobody
and,
want.
and I think because you would have never seen that coming from Miss Ewell, just in general, just
So,
you would have to literally know Miss Ewell to wonder like, wow, where'd that lesson plan come from? And it
so
was
no
like,
one said anything. No
I
one
don't
answered.
remember, bro.
Okay,
I'm in my
you were just
50s.
stunned. You just stunned.
I just specifically remember her saying, "What is that heat, boys and girls?" The just the irony, bro, of saying, "What is that heat?" followed by "boys and girls." It
I
just
don't
hit
know,
me
man.
different.
Hearing that, I think I might have taken the challenge on. I think I might have said something to see where this could go. Hey, last week, uh, Michael, the biopic, opened to record like $200 million. And I don't know why this is on my mind. I just started thinking about the Jackson family and who they are, and I wondered the Jackson family. They're from Gary, Indiana. Um, if you pitted them against the Wayans family, who do you think wins that fight? I know this is a strange question, but I don't know. I really was sincerely trying to figure it out. Wayans, like they're both very hood, bruh.
I'm going to
Very,
Jackson's.
you got, really? I
Yeah,
was thinking the same. I was really thinking the same. I
yeah,
think,
I'm going to
man,
Jackson's. Yeah, I got to go to Jackson's on that one.
I'm just thinking you go with the Jacksons, right?
Yeah, Jackson's. And it's nothing against the Wayans brothers. It's
I
just
think they hood too, but it's
I just think
something about
the Jacksons just have their untapped hood. It's just that potential is
they come from Father Joe, and you know something about Tito. Something about Tito always had me like, man, if you start something with Tito, some shit gonna go down. just
possibly.
I just think some shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Jacksons on that one.
Um, like I said, we talking. Just had to ask about that. I don't know. It's a strange question, but we talking different world. Episode 2, The Heat Is On, written by Susan Fales, a favorite of ours in season 2 as a writer. We
This
start.
our brief summary is brought to you by Brevity. If you didn't have it, we'd be here all day.
It's hot as hell at Hillman. Whitley don't want to take a math class. Something gonna have to happen. We open at Gilbert Hall. It's hot. Hot AF. Everybody's hot. Freddie's eating ice cream with Kim. Everybody's walking around doing this. Walter and Jaleesa emerge from his apartment, talking in a manner that's in a very steamy way, talking about how hot they are, this, that, and the other. And Kim and Freddie.
Kim, aka Walona Woods, and Freddie being nosy, trying to figure out what they doing.
And they are they are taking this in, and it's like saying, look at them two, man. They all over each other. Because Jaleesa said, I'll be back later. And they all kind of in all their business or whatever. Then Whitley comes down, and she has a date. And she teases Kim and Freddie, said, another night with Mr. Softy, because they got ice cream. And Kim says, at least I'm not with, I forgot his name, but whatever his name was, they call him Mr. Maytag, because they her date supposedly gives with very wet kisses or whatever. she kind of got caught out there. Whitley kind of got our face cracked on that
I ain't gonna
one.
lie though, whatever dude they're talking about,
Lance, his name is Lance. Lance Bragger. There you go.
Lance Braggart has a bad
Nickname?
no. What people know him for, there are bad opinions of him on campus.
But for some reason, it's bad enough. It's big enough where he has a reputation. So that means something working for him.
That's true.
Something is working for Maytag.
That is true.
Because you got enough where you got a reputation for people you ain't even barely. You don't even barely know you. As Whitley's about to roll out, she's caught by Walter. Whitley! The math department called me about you completing your...
Stop. Why is the math department calling Walter?
Yeah, that's one of mine.
Why is the math department contacting Walter about Whitley's math? Now, I could see if it was Colonel Taylor. I could see if Colonel Taylor said, "Hey, Walter, man, talk to Whitley, ASAP about this math class. If that girl wants to graduate, she got to take math." Why is the math department calling Walter? Who in the math department knows Walter outside of Colonel Taylor?
Hey, man, usually your advisor is the one that sits you down and tell you this stuff. But I think it's a device for TV. We have to use our character. We can't hire somebody just to be...
Hey, Walter, this is the math department. What?
What? What do you want me? You said, "Hey, Walter, it's the math department." What? Why are you calling me? Oh man. When my thing was, what really got me, well, not on top of that part, but the part that got me too was she's missing her contemporary math requirement. What is contemporary math? Is it like a historical math class? Like contemporary.
Right up there with Walter being called by the math department about one student.
It's contemporary math. I just feel like we.
Bro, but for real, how many students regularly at a college pretty much miss a class that causes them not to graduate? Like that, it happens every year. Even at HBCUs where we know we get, where the teachers have what we feel may be a little more care. Not saying at the PWIs they don't have a lot of caring professors, but we can only go by what we know about our professors. I don't still think that the math department is calling Walter. But
no, they're not. All I know is Whitley's like avoiding it, and Walter's like, "Look, you need to take care of that if you want to graduate." Bottom line. We go to Dwayne and Ron's apartment. Like we said, it's hot. It is a heat wave going on. I still don't know the fictional town where Hillman is. It's always
it's in Virginia.
I know in Virginia, but I never knew what the actual fictional town was.
What if it wasn't in a fictional town and it was in somewhere like Newport News?
I mean, that's basically what I thought it was.
I mean, usually HBCUs are pretty much in the hood.
Yeah. They're usually in black neighborhoods. Ron is sitting next to
I don't say black neighborhood. Let's just say the hood. I won't call it black neighborhood.
Okay, the hood.
It's the hood.
I apologize. Ron is sitting next to the refrigerator trying to cool off when Dwayne comes out to ask him, Come here. He said, "What?"
It was pretty funny.
He said, I never forgot this. I always remember. "Show me how you use this." And he's got toilet paper in his hand. He's got a roll of toilet paper. "Show me how you use this." And Ron's like, he's about a hair away from, "What the hell is wrong with you?" But he says, "I don't know what the hell is going on at your house, but whatever it is," Ron takes the paper and he swaddles his hand in the paper, and then And Dwayne says, "This is where all the damn paper been going. You are using too much damn paper." He said, "That is the normal amount at my house." And I don't know it's normal at your house. He said, "Man,
Ron said he got to keep his butt clean, man.
you know, that's something. Yeah, that was yeah, like it's toilet paper." He says, "Man, I'm buying 3 rolls." What do you say? I'm buying 3 rolls a week for you. Honestly, I think you need to buy. You don't buy the roll at a time, Ron. You don't. You don't. If you're in the, I mean, Dwayne, in the dorm.
And and that was before they sold those. Now you can go into a grocery store and get like 12 rolls at one time, 16 rolls at one time. It was only 4. That's all you was getting if you went to the grocery store. You wouldn't get more than 4 rolls of toilet paper.
No, you get bigger than that.
Yeah, now when? I don't recall that.
Well, when I was in Cook, it's not like we were supplying the paper. I used to go over to the School of B and take a couple. So I kept some in the drawers in my room. So I never came up short. But maybe, yeah, it might. I don't know. We're worried about toilet paper.
Damn Howard, you gonna get that damn Howard? They give you that damn sandpaper toilet paper.
That's why I went. That's why I went over to the School of B, because they had the good paper over there, man. Man, Cook Hall had bark, man. It was bark. It was basically bark. It was tree bark, man.
It said y'all asses would be all right.
Unrefined paper. Oh my God. Like I said, Dwayne gets in the whole thing. Look, man, I'm on a budget now. I got more bills to pay. And even when Dwayne said, Dwayne, he got bills to pay too. You ain't the only one that got bills to pay.
Yeah.
And then they're supposed to be going. They're going on a double date, and it's like, hey man, we gotta get ready to go to the concert. And Dwayne's like, what concert? I thought we were going to movies. No, and next to you, due to your boys' hookup and $76, the 4 of them are now going to see Branford Marsalis in concert. And I was like, oh my God, dude, like that's a lot of. And I had to think about it. I said, that's not really a lot of money, but in 1989. That's 38 a couple, man.
You said $76.
$76 for all 4 of them.
I think I got $70 every 2 weeks, and I held on to mine. 35 per weekend, 35 at $5. I had money go towards the club, go towards the 40s, and go towards 4-piece wing mambo sauce with a Snapple.
It's a plan. It's a plan, boy.
And everything else in between, when the $5 pizza man used to come to Drew Hall, I just be smelling all the pizza, walking past the room like,
Somebody's dining heavy tonight. You tell somebody with a pizza, who's dining so well tonight?
Hey. Now, don't get me wrong. When I went to Howard, I was like, man, I need to get in shape. Did not know it was going to take place like that. Walking up and down that hill on George Avenue, and and after eating in that cafeteria and coming home, and then hearing $5 pizza man here, and seeing everybody running out except for me.
You.
And I just be sitting there like, well. And you know what's funny? I never at any point in time thought about like stealing food from the calf.
No.
But I know people, they had burgers for days, bro.
I don't know how you. I don't even get how you steal food from the calf.
They would get a tray full of burgers, wrap them all up, throw them in their book bag.
Man.
And they had a little snack late at night.
What they say, the freshman 15, You gain. Somebody told me about that. You know the freshman 15 when you gain 15 pounds. I said no. I had the
Mine was the
freshman.
exact opposite.
I had the freshman 35. I was like, I used to be able to practice sitting there with a tray of juice in front of me, and it's like you ain't eating.
Oh, nah.
No.
Hey, one thing you did do, and when you went to that cab, you would get, obviously, this is a big digression, folks. You used to go to that cafeteria, bruh, them little glasses. You have like 5, 6, 7 glasses, bruh. Just juice, Coke, all type of shit.
Just, just make sure my stomach was filled. It just, I would just be hurting, man. Yeah, it is a digression, man. It is such a digression. They go into the concert. Dwayne, it's like, man, I ain't got this type of money, man. It's like you need to know I'm on a budget, man. Then I gotta pay for my aunt. I gotta pay for my cousin Rosie's wedding dress. And it's like, why are you so concerned about that? Man, fabric is, what do you say? Fabric is 30 yards.
Why is he paying? I didn't get that either. Why are you paying for your Aunt Rosie's wedding dress?
It's his cousin, Rosie.
Why are
my
you
aunt.
paying for your cousin's
There is a
wedding
why,
dress?
and that's for us to hear Ron say, well, why are you doing this? He said, because Rosie got a lot of fabric she need to buy. And Ron said, is it my fault? Your cousin is a heifer? Oh, it's like,
Yeah, he did come at her like that.
I was like, and man, let me tell you something. Dwayne wasn't even laughing. Dwayne even kind of smiled at that himself.
He did. He was like, hey, man, if you ever. But you
Yeah.
know, we used to do that all the time. Your auntie, our famous one amongst our boys was your Auntie Clarice. Everybody seemed to have the Auntie Clarice.
Clarice.
Bet your Auntie Clarice knows.
So, you bet your Aunt Clarice know. But she has a lot of fabric. Dwayne said, look, man, he said, save your money for later when we go to, I only got $20. He said, don't worry about it. Save your money for the cappuccino later. He said, $20 for cappuccino? Where we going? Rome? And he leaves. Then they leave it on. He about to turn the light. Turn the lights out. No, man, can't turn the lights out, man. The roaches will have a field day. We come back and the roaches be all over the place, man. Leave the lights on, man. So they leave and they leave the lights on. We go to the pit. It's the next day. Dwayne is whining.
Yeah, but Mr. Gaines, he said Mr. Gaines skimping on the food, bro.
You skipping on the tater tots. To Mr.
Then
Gaines.
then he wants to give you that famous Burger King line.
But Mr. Gaines could not give a damn.
He did
You
not.
can't have it your way. Did you think this Burger King? You could have it your way. But then he did something about, he said, you know what? Let me go to Burger King. They got them nice little pies. Quite honestly, they don't have the nice little pies. It's McDonald's that had the good apple pies.
All I could think about looking at that part was our former, God rest his soul, former algebra and algebra 1 and algebra 2 teacher, Father Robert Pavlak.
What do you have to do with Burger King? Wait, what?
Oh, he never did. He never said that with y'all. He used to
Well,
tell
what
us
did-
that all the time, bro.
Well, maybe tell me, it reminds me.
When
It's
we
been a
would,
while.
we would try to do things, try to do the problems a different way, or somebody had some
Oh,
wild
God.
idea.
Yeah, okay. All
If
right,
you want things done your way, you go to Burger King.
Yeah, I have heard that line. All right.
And then Father Pavlak would look at you and say, "Sit your ass down."
Oh God. Well, Ron, he goes back and forth with him. Goes over to Ron, who's sitting down looking at the paper, and he's complaining about the day. Dwayne's complaining about the day he had in financial aid, and I got to give him credit about this episode. That was a very real thing. Hearing people, I ain't got
Oh,
my
yeah.
check in financial
Oh,
aid.
yeah.
There was a lot of that. Being hot, hearing about financial aid problems, it really felt very HBCU-ish.
Hey, my boy, my line brother was known for turning over tables at the school I mean, at the A building. I mean, bruh, known, bruh. It was
You-
like, I'm not gonna say, I'll never say the name because I ain't gonna do that to my boy. But people know what I'm talking about. Flipping, bruh. They didn't have that new stuff straight. All you had to do was catch him on the wrong day, bruh. He would go
yeah,
DMX on you.
you can catch more flies with honey. You can catch more flies with honey. That's all I'm gonna say. You
Yeah.
catch more flies with honey.
But bruh, you had every he can't he would do what everybody else wanted to do at that A building because it never failed. They was messing up somebody's stuff. The only reason I probably got away with, I was just I guess I was just patient with him. Not even patient with him. You know how it is. I would somehow always get there on a day where there was not a long line. And I could just walk. I don't know how I always did it. I somehow would do that. But I never got mad at the other people. I'm like, bruh, turn the table over, bruh. You deserve it.
You ain't no good for winding them. Why you
Hey
gonna wind your
man.
boy? Why
Hey
you gonna
man.
wind your boy?
Hey
Why you
man.
gonna
Hey
wind him up
man.
like that?
You deserve it, bruh.
Why you gonna wind him up?
You got to,
you,
bruh. You got to, bruh.
but you had a good day. And it's like, hey man, you need to turn some tables. you,
Hey man. I
you,
get it. I get it. I may have not gone through it, but I can be empathetic enough to understand that if that were me, I might be that damn pissed too.
but you can't be that one bucket something. Go on, man. Turn that table over, dog. Let them know. Let them know. Turn them over.
I didn't say I told him. I just like, hey man, I understand. Like, hey, I understand.
We go to Dwayne is like I said, Dwayne is wait, I'm sorry.
Talking about
Ron
the
says
AC.
well, we about to I found our solution. Radio Robs has got air conditioners on sale. And Dwayne's like, man, we only got probably about 2 more weeks of heat. We cannot
Man,
afford that.
Dwayne up there acting like he the weatherman.
You know what? I've heard that many a times. People say that, man, we only got about 2 more weeks of heat. And it don't be like that. Like, we only got 2 more weeks
Be
of
like a
cold.
month later, bruh. It's still
It'd be
90 degrees, bruh.
it goes the other way with the cold too, man. It's like we only got about 2 more weeks of cold.
I got sick so much, bruh, at Drew Hall because I would have that fan directly on me every day, bruh. I swear, I probably stopped using that fan. I want to say sometime in October, and that don't. And so school starting end of August. That don't sound like no 2 weeks.
Don't
And
sound
they
like
in
2 weeks.
Virginia, so they right next door to DC. They ain't far from us.
They're not far at all.
Dwayne full
Uh,
of shit.
we move to the patio of the pit to find Kim and Whitley, all up in Jaleesa and Walter's coffee, looking for the milk or whatever. They just all up in the mix. Like, why y'all worried about these two? If they all have
They need to change her name, bruh, from Kim Reach just to Walona Woods, bruh.
Stop. They talk about how they've been carrying on. Even Whitley's joining in on the rain day games.
And Freddie like Florida. Ooh.
And like Jaleesa and Walter move on, and
Y'all got something
Whitley's
going on
about to
out there, huh?
bounce. Whitley's about, huh?
Y'all got something going on out there,
Yeah, yeah.
huh? Got some sirens going on, bruh.
Just trying to show the ultimate professionalism and just letting it go. Since you pointed
I mean,
it out.
it was kind of hard, bro. You was
It's
like, Whitley, I was like, I can't get mad at you because I'm listening to the sirens too. Like, damn. Somebody
It's like
out here tripping.
there's a problem. There's one of those. Do y'all have any of those lights that sit in the parking lot of a store, and it says, "Warning, you are in a well, they have them out here what they call warning. You are in a watched area, or I forgot the actual word.
You're also in a city where y'all have people driverless cars.
Yeah, that's true too.
Yeah.
I saw one driving the other day. Not that I mean I see them all the time, but I saw the young lady. She's sitting in the front seat riding, and she's filming the empty seat. And I said, "That's just dumb." It's like you. She's the car is driving itself, and she's just doing this. And I was like, you don't know what's going to happen next. You're literally out of control of this car. Like,
Yeah.
at least if you knew who was there, the person, but it's nothing there. But we digress.
Yeah.
Like I said, Whitley's about to bounce out when she's met by Colonel Johan Taylor.
But right
Let
before
it
that,
be.
she did have a nice
What?
little line. She was talking about I think that again, what you were just talking about, they were over there looking at over there peeping out Jaleesa and Walter, and she said even dogs take a breather in this heat.
She did say that. She did say that. She did say that.
Yeah, you're right. Colonel Taylor popped in.
He come pop in. Whitley, need to speak to you. I have to go somewhere, Colonel. No. We need to talk about your math requirement. And you have to meet it. And you will start at 3 p.m. Monday in my class.
Bruh,
Your class?
all she had to do was sign up for a class early.
Yeah.
And now she ends up in Colonel Taylor's class.
And he said it. Yes, with Dr. War. 3 p.m. I'll see you then. And I was like, oh my God, Whitley.
I will say this digression. As much as math got on my nerves at St. Augustine High School, I sure as hell went up to Howard with a whole lot more math than most of these people. Now, I tested into something called, I guess it was Functions 2 or something like that. I think it's called Functions 2. But my major only required one math class. So when I was with my advisor, I'm like, yeah. My advisor, before I had already signed up for the class, or put it down at least. And when I'm giving her my card, she's like, you tested in the Functions 2 and you're taking math 1? And a challenge? I said, how many math requirements does my major? How many math requirements? She said, 1 math class. I said, yeah, you keep that at math 1. And bruh, the class was like one of these big classes with like 100 people in it, bruh. I have never been in a math class where most of these people could not do simple algebra, bruh. That shit was amazing, bruh.
You lived in a room. You lived a room away from somebody who was like,
bruh. No, bruh. I'm talking
about me.
I'm talking
me.
No, I'm talking 3x plus 8 equals 9. Come on, bruh. You add the negative 9 to the other side, bruh, and then you just do a little division.
Yeah, I got that one.
That's a simple equation, bruh. I'm sitting in class like this, and I'm like, oh, I'm starting to do my homework in class. I'm like, shucks, that's all we got to do? This is math 1? I took the right class.
Man.
And sure enough, people were flunking tests. And I was sitting up there like, this is amazing. I said, I guess I did learn something at St. O.
Yeah, you did. I know I went into architecture and I looked at the study thing. And I said, oh, look at it. I don't have any real math classes. This is great. Until I realized there's this one class, Structures 1 and 2, which was a combination of physics and calculus.
Oh, Lord.
I wanted to blow my head off.
Oh, Lord.
All I saw was structures. Structures. Nobody told me. Structures.
I seen your high school, our physics teacher used to give us a take-home physics test. We just thought we were slick. we go over to Xavier University to the science department and try to get the students to do them. They was looking at our test like, I don't know what the hell y'all got going on in y'all physics class. And
You
we be
help
like,
us. You're in college. Why can't you help
I'm
me?
like, you the one supposed to help us. This is the science department.
Ain't you supposed to help me, Ike? How you gonna help me? Uh we move on. Whitley concedes. We go to Colonel Taylor's class the next day. Whitley is in class just trying to get along and get along. Colonel Taylor conducts his class, and he tries to get everybody involved. There's an energetic young man named Mubba Bunny. He's from South Africa, who will probably be seen in a few more episodes. Not probably is going to be seen in a few more episodes. But he's just very energetic, and he asks a question about probability, and he goes, yeah, yeah, yeah. And it's like, he sounds like the way he went off was like a howler monkey. And I just laughed my ass off at the way and he realized that he was just being energetic for the wrong thing. And he says, I shall sit down. But it tickled me, man, the way he said it. He was just like, he says, look, I appreciate your enthusiasm. They're looking for somebody to do the problem. And he says, Whitley, go to the board. And she gives a weak attempt. But Mubba Bunny stands up and answers it before I'm about to say Colonel Clink. Colonel Taylor can ask her again. Colonel Clink, if any of you know, there's a show called Hogan's Heroes. There's a Colonel Clink. Hogan. I'm really aging myself.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that's bad. Yeah. I ain't even look at Hogan's Heroes.
I only saw it in reruns. It's not like I saw it when it was first on, but it was just, I just remember seeing it in reruns. And class ends, and he approaches Whitley. Whitley, I need to talk to you. He said, there's nothing wrong about being intimidated by math. You need to get a tutor. Whitley wants nothing to do with it. She says, what? He brings up, what if your husband, Chauncey? He's like, I would never marry
he went through all of that.
To try to tell her, it's like, look, you need math in this life. You know?
Go ahead.
But ultimately, he tells her, it's like, look here, I'm going to give you one more. I'm going to give you one more for me.
The different world on Netflix version would be, your ass gonna fail.
Look, your ass gonna fail. Plain and simple.
That's Netflix version
Netflix. That would be the Netflix
of a
version.
Different world.
It really would be. We come back from the act break. We at Dwayne and Ron's apartment. Dwayne is finishing tutoring Ernest and asking Ernest for his money. He said, man, my financial aid ain't come in yet. Nobody's financial aid has come in. I just thought that was a nice touch, how nobody had their financial aid money.
He said it too. He was like, bro, it was a joke.
I ain't got nothing, man. When Whitley comes in with, she said, Dwayne, I brought you something, a little gift, a little sorbet. He said, sherbet. I'm sorry. Something to beat the heat. He said, sherbet, sorbet.
Yeah.
She comes up out the gate. She says, I'd like to offer you $25 an hour as tutor. $25? No one is that stupid. No one is that stupid. She said, yeah, you underestimate. Whitley, he agrees to do it for $22.50. He's like, great. Whitley gives him the homework and says, you can drop it off later. It's like, I'm a tutor. I don't do homework. But she quietly, in about a span of 5 seconds, moves from $50 to $75.
Yeah.
And then when she says 100, Dwayne's like, hold on now.
I'd have taken that.
I think I'm about to do Dwayne look like I'm about to do your homework, but then he shakes it off, and Dwayne won't do it. And
bro, that's one homework, bro. One homework, bro.
There's much more homework to come. Whitley bounces.
But he probably, you know what? He may have done it if she was in another person's class. He ain't stupid. He already knows, like, oh, Taylor ain't gonna fall for this.
In real world, Dwayne does that homework if it's not in Colonel Taylor's
Yeah.
class. We go to Gilbert Hall. We find Freddie and Crim still all up in Jaleesa and Walter's Kool-Aid as they rush into his apartment. We then hear, over here off screen, we hear Jaleesa and Walter. Ooh, this feels so good. And it's revealed that he has a wall unit AC. That's what all this has been about. All this, and they still are too stupid to know. I shouldn't say stupid, but they don't know.
It's okay to say stupid. It's fine. Nothing's wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all.
Nothing wrong with that at all. We got to go back to Dwayne and Ron's apartment. Dwayne returns with Rocky Road ice cream
And that little pitiful ass fan.
and a sad little $3 fan that he just bought on the street. I don't know where he got it.
He was walking up in there. It's like it all hit him at one time. He was like, "Hey man, I got this fan. I got some ice cream." He was like, "Whoa,
Bruh,
why is it cool in here?"
it's one of them things like somebody look at you. You proud of that, ain't you?
Hey,
You proud of that?
digression. Digression.
Mm-hmm.
Remember those hot days, and we be on our way uptown to Danielle Street. For you all that don't know, 2844 Danielle Street was where one of our grandmothers lived. Bruh, uptown, bruh, you go into that first room with that window unit blowing. Oh my God, bruh. Oh my God. And as you walked further, bruh, to the back, because you know it's that shotgun house.
They got another one.
Next room, and then in grandma's room where she sleep, the main, like they was both the exact same units, bruh.
Don't let my
Bruh,
coal
both of
out.
them blowing. Both of them blowing, bruh.
A popular phrase in New Orleans is
You,
"Don't let my coal out my house."
hey, let me tell you something. I would take you know, as kids, we would take those window units over central air any day of the week, bruh.
Any day.
You walk, bruh, it is like instant, like you coming out of 90-degree heat, bruh, and you walk into that first room. Woo!
Man, I can't tell you how many times Esther Cato would come in. Would you get off that damn chair? 'Cause I would be sitting on the top of the chair. When I was smaller, I would be kind of like standing in the chair and doing this.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
I did that. I used to go to that back room sometimes, be on that bed, be like,
Or if that door open and somebody talking to somebody at the door, I know you ain't letting my cold out.
hey, she never had to worry about me letting that cold out. I spent too much time in front of that air conditioner to be thinking about that front door.
Letting that cold out my house. God damn it. Oh my God.
Ooh, window
What I
units,
say?
bro. You can't beat a window unit till you get that bill.
Until you get that bill. Yeah. Like I say, Dwayne has come home with Rocky Road and a janky fan, but he finds Ron cooking dinner in a very cool apartment. Like,
Yeah.
wait, why is this room so cool?
Yeah.
Ron's revealed that he has dropped the money on a Kanishiwa wall unit air condition. Dwayne is upset. It's like I
I'm
bought.
trying to figure out why he's upset, because he bought it. Ron bought it.
Yeah.
Like, it didn't seem like Ron was about to ask for the money back, like half on it.
I think it's expected. I think it was expected. Like, if I spend money, it's half, you know, and he's just considering. I thought that's the way it was feeling, like, through the whole thing. Like, if he goes spend money, it's like, you just spending money that I ain't got. But Dwayne is upset, and he starts talking about budgets, about to get into a fight. And he telling him he cheap, and Ron telling him you cheap, and your budgets, you talking about, what is it, rationing toilet paper, getting on my nerves. And he calls him Richie Rich. And it's like, then get the hell out of here. And then he starts talking about, you ain't gonna have no girlfriend because your hair, you know, you're too cheap to buy a haircut. You're gonna be like, he said you're gonna be like Howard Hughes, too cheap to pay $1 for a haircut. Bottom line, they got an argument. Dwayne bounces out.
it was a good time for Ron to do his little Jamaican joke, which
Yeah, yeah, it was. But if your dreadlocks or whatever he said, we go to the pit. Whitley is literally in the middle of begging Kim to do her math homework. She is like straight up begging people to do her math homework. Um,
Kim is a medical student, bro.
yeah, like
She's
what?
a, she's pre med, bro. Her math
Whitley
her math is probably as good as Whitley's.
Whitley does not care because he's like, you got to be better than me. When Colonel Taylor enters with a Radio Raheem edition boombox,
Yeah,
he says that he's attending the Delta Sigma Theta father daughter dance, and he wants to surprise his daughter,
his
Dwayne's
daughter that
former
we haven't seen since
season two.
Dwayne broke up with her,
Yup.
and we
Uh,
would not see her again.
ever again. Hopefully, we will see her in the reboot. Maybe she'll come up in the reboot.
Yeah,
Uh, he's attending the dance. And he wants to learn how to do dances, and he starts to put the radio down and presses play, and then says, "Now I want to learn the Roger Rabbit." And then he does this,
yeah.
and it's quite entertaining.
What's interesting is that when I'm looking at him, I'm thinking, people used to legit do those dances at the parties.
No, they did. The Roger Rabbit was a thing, and Whitley, being the dancer that she is, uh, but he's doing it, and he's quite horrible as expected, and it's just very transparent that
Yeah, he's just
he,
trying to, oh,
he
I don't know why I can't dance. Blah, 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 blah. And he starts getting into
no, no,
his
no,
whole
no, no,
thing. His
no.
whole, that's his thing, bro. It's that old, put that in the script,
I
Oh, I
don't
can't
know.
dance. I don't know what's going to happen. Dum, dum, dum.
It's I should try. I should at least try. It's like Whitley kind of not kind of Whitley realizes like Colonel Taylor, why are you trying so hard
Yeah.
to get me to get a tutor? And he says, because I don't want in so many words, he says in a nice way, but he says, because I don't want to see your dumb ass get an F because that's what I'm going to give you.
Yeah.
He says, I don't
Yeah.
want to see a lovely young lady get an F. He said, because I'm going to fail your ass.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm telling you
Basically.
now. It was a very nice way. It's like,
But I will give that scene credit because that's a Debbie Allen. That's a Debbie Allen special because she probably wrote that scene specifically to show that how HBCU professors basically deal with kids when they're trying to make sure that they do what they're supposed to do. Now,
true.
if you're a jackass, just like any other student, they just let you go. Like, all right,
If you're a jackass, let him
you know,
go.
he fail. He'll be back here next year.
He'll be back. We go back to Dwayne and Ron. Ron is sleeping right under the AC, getting that cool air until we hear thinky, 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 and then all of a sudden it starts
It broke.
smoking. Dwayne comes out. Dwayne wakes up and sees it, and he's like, "Oh my God, what's wrong?" And he's looking for the fire extinguisher, and Dwayne just unplugs the thing, and it stops. And it's like Ron and Dwayne exchange. You a jackass. You a jackass too. You want some ice cream? I get the spoons. It's just funny. It's just because guys we like, look, I'm
They had to
not
go. They had to,
apologizing.
they had to
I'm
go
not,
sit by the refrigerator, bro.
but I'm not apologizing. I'm talking to you. That's enough. That says
Yeah.
we cool. You doing you coming over here? It's never gonna be a moment. Look, man, I really want to say it's gonna be
It's not my bad.
it's never my bad. It's never my bad.
You
And
can eat
even
that
then,
side of the Rocky Road with the
even
marshmallows.
then, even going out, they still were angry at each other, but we talking again. That's all. So they're cool again. We go back to class the next day, and we are in class with Colonel Taylor. He's doing a probability question about black people
Yeah, I kind
who
of tail it off at this part of the show.
he gonna.
I mean, I remember that part so well that I was kind of like, you're looking at him do the preacher, but go ahead,
Yeah.
you can explain it.
He basically has a class. He has a probability program question, and he wants Whitley to answer. And Whitley, she's really trying. And then he's like, "No, we're gonna help out." And he goes and said, "Class, we're gonna pray for Whitley." And they start to put their heads down and all pray. And he goes into this Baptist preacher thing.
You could
And
probably
she's
get
like,
away with that too back then. You probably
Yeah.
couldn't get away with it now because you probably have a lot more atheists than
That's true.
you did back then.
Very true. Very true. He keeps into his Baptist preacher thing, and she gets the answer right, and we're all happy. And that is the end of our show. It was back then. That was a really funny thing.
Oh yeah,
But-
yeah, back then.
It was a funny thing.
Back then.
Can I say the Black Log is sponsored by Fade to Black Funeral Homes? Death is a part of life, so put life into your loved one's death. At Fade to Black Funeral Homes with t-shirt printing, tattoo artists on site to commemorate your loved ones. Fade to Black. Most HBCU thing, everybody having problems with getting their financial aid.
Yeah. That's very good. That's very good.
That was
Very good.
so HBCU. I mean, it was just I got to say it was a nice touch. Everybody had a problem with getting their money.
I would say professors looking out for students.
Really? Okay. Which brings me to my least likely thing to happen at a HBCU. A professor and a dorm director hunting me down about a requirement unless it affected them. Like if I was starting on the football team and didn't have a requirement met, somebody probably would come to me. But I don't see it. I just don't see a professor or a dorm director. An advisor, my student advisor, I could see that. But I don't know. I don't see we've already talked about. We don't see a dorm director do it.
Yeah.
And you?
I didn't have anything. I had non-applicable on that one.
Hip hop song needed. You Must Learn by Boogie Down Productions.
That's pretty good. It's pretty good. Yeah, I like that one. Yeah.
And you?
Mine was, since we were kind of on this whole it's hot beginning of the school year, kind of theme with the AC and everything. I went with EPMD. You got to chill.
Ooh, yes. Oh.
In which I might add, and for anyone who has not seen the You Got to Chill video, one of the best classic videos where you see where that dude just dancing the entire time, bro.
Man.
The entire video, bro.
Let me tell you something. Salute out of Baltimore. Linebacker, James Garland. He came in a year after me. He could do that dance. Bruh, he did that. He could do that dance like it was, like he was the dude, bruh. In that, oh man, he did that dance. Oh man, when that song came on, oh, it was great, bruh. It was great. Oh,
Who was it? It was Parrish and Eric Sermon. Hey man, every time I think of that song, all I think of, but if you're tired, then go take a nap.
Oh man, I wish I had.
That's it, bro. They could say that line from that song over and over again, and I would just sit there and just listen. But if you're tired, then go take a nap. Salute to you, Eric Sermon.
Yes, it was. That was so. Oh, that was man. That was, and they had the ice. You got to chill,
bro.
Oh my god. HBC alum needed as guest star because I had so much issues with. I need an advisor. I want Howard Law grad Supreme Court Justice Thurgood Marshall to be Whitley's department advisor.
Wow. So that's who's called Walter.
Miss Gilbert. I want to have a scene with them in their office. Miss Gilbert, I appreciate how you curated the Straight Out of Compton art show. I appreciate the thing you did with the Pollock show, but you have to learn math, and you have avoided your math requirement for the past 4 years.
And add in
I
this
need you.
and add in this scene, Walter. This is Thurgood Marshall,
Over in the
head of
art
the math department. What?
math. No, because he's her advisor. So
What?
she's an art history major. So he's friends with the art.
But
Thurgood
it's gonna be the same response as earlier. What?
What? Walter, you need to talk to Gilbert about getting her math requirement.
My HBCU alum,
Uh-huh.
Howard grad, Debbie Allen.
Oh shit.
She sees Walter. She comes across Whitley coming out of Colonel Taylor's class after overhearing Colonel Taylor talking to Whitley, and she just said, "Girl, you gonna fail," and walks off. Debbie Allen.
What role is she still the same person she was from last year?
Mm-hmm. Debbie Allen. Ladies' friend.
Let it go. Is she still hanging around? Still hanging around.
Yes.
I had no HBCU story. It just made me think
Any
about
what ifs?
what ifs. No,
No,
what
no
ifs.
what ifs.
I had no what ifs. I had no
I ain't
what
really
ifs.
had any what ifs on this one. This episode was pretty straightforward, pretty realistic. As silly as some of the scenes were, it was pretty realistic as far as story wise.
Yeah, it was very on. It came.
Now, you mentioned nostalgia. I did the sherbet kind of reminded me that the only ice cream until Dad discovered Briar's butter pecan was pineapple sherbet. Somehow pineapple sherbet from KB always ended up in the house. Just sitting there.
Just sitting.
That pineapple sherbet was alright too. It was alright.
Man, I took one of them Facebook, one of those Facebook recipes, and I made ice cream last week with bananas. Man, it was not soft like it looked on. You know how they show it. You know how they show it, like, and you got homemade ice cream. It was not soft at all. It was not soft.
You know what? I'm thinking of one more nostalgia story because Whitley was trying to get Dwayne, trying to pay Dwayne to do her homework. Statute of limitations are gone, and I'm not naming any names anyway. But the story goes, our senior year, or maybe it was either senior or junior year. We'll just say somebody who's very smart in my graduating class was paid to take the test. Supposedly was paid to take the test, the ACT or SAT, for someone who needed help taking that test, and did a very good job. In fact, so good of a job that the people from either the testing office were like, we don't believe this. There's no way you went from here to here. So either you prove to us how you did it, or you get to take the test over in front of everybody.
Man,
Just,
ACT like that?
Just you. I don't know. That's ACT. That is the story. That's how the story goes. It could be a myth.
Could be a legend.
It could be a legend. It could be, something else. But, I was not there, so I cannot prove that it truly happened. But that is how the story goes. And that person supposedly did try to prove that somehow that with all
He's
these
cool.
different books, and they were like, no.
That's man, that's a hell of a swing.
But Scott,
That's a hell of a swing to have a test, a organized test call you and say
but
no.
no, but check it out
No.
though. But in all seriousness, bro, I think if dude wasn't black, they'd have given him a chance. They would have looked at what he did and said, I think you did enough.
Think if you went to
I,
Jesuit, Brother Martin, wait a minute. Oh Shaw,
I think that if you were not black, you may have been allowed. You may have been allowed. You've been like, you know what? I really believe that you did all these books and you did all that stuff. I think that you were, but it's true, bro. You
Holy Ghost
can.
Tiger. You think?
You can study enough, bro, and turn it around, bro. Like it is possible, bro.
I am so glad I did not take those organized tests as seriously as I should have, because we've been taking these tests, and you too, since second grade. You've been taking tests like
And
this.
I flunked. I was always in the lower half of
You
all
were?
those tests. Was I?
Oh my
God.
God. See,
Like
that's the
I
thing.
could, like for me, bro. I study. You know, I could pick up stuff here and there, but I go home and study and do this stuff because that's what I got to do. I mean, I could pick up some stuff easily, like algebra, like some of the algebra 2 stuff, but I had to go home and study, bro. I mean, I didn't have to do it on all things. Like some stuff I picked up easily, but
Man,
most
no,
of it I had to study for, bro.
I'm talking about them SRA tests.
Oh,
I used to be like, what? We got that today?
let me tell you something. That's what I guess that's what I'm trying to point out. Is standardized test period for me.
Bruh, all I had was my 2 pencils.
All
it was
I
a great day.
all I know is that when Howard came to St. Aug and I sat in my seat and I raised my hand, I said, what is your minimum ACT requirement? At the time, it's changed now, I'm pretty sure. At the time he went, lowest score you can get is 17. In there. Because guess what I had? 17.
What did I get on that? I don't even remember now. I think it might have been.
I remember. I got 17, and they said you get into Howard with a 17, and guess what? I turned in my application, and I had early confirmation from Howard and Clark Atlanta by October.
Wow. I can't remember. It's somewhere, all I can say is somewhere between 19 and 21. Ain't but one more number. So what's one of them numbers?
Oh, guaranteed. If I'm graduating high school in 2026, I am not going to Howard.
Nah. They didn't got hoity-toity. They didn't got above their britches now. Come on, Kamala Harris went here. Chadwick Boseman went here. You need to have what's the number? What's the perfect score for this SAT?
And guess what? Guess what? When Kamala Harris went, the minimum score was a 17 too.
Yeah. Yeah. Kamala got here with a 17. And look at her. She vice president.
That would be something if Kamala got a 17 on ACT. I'd be like, yeah, I got the same score as a VP.
Man.
And I know she's smart.
If I ever met her, I say, you know what you did to me? I have a song in my head that I can't ever forget. I'm pledging Alpha.
Oh,
You gotta understand. We were in tutor. You had to go to
it was a lot different. It was a lot different for y'all because they were above ground.
Yes, and let me tell you something.
And y'all
from 7 to 9, from 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock was a study session. You had to study, do all your homework there. You couldn't go to back to the
86,
dorm.
bro.
And let me tell you something. When you heard the first at 7:10 say, they sang the whole chorus. Oh, okay, they're gonna finish soon. Cut to 8:55. They're singing this.
Hey,
Soon.
hey, and in '86, didn't everybody go over?
Everybody.
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 You
Let me tell you something.
You had Omegas, Kappas, Sigmas, aka Deltas, Zetas.
I think I saw
Sigma
think I
Gamma
saw-
Rhos. Oh my gosh, bro!
I think I saw Iota scrambling across.
If
Let me tell you something.
if you are a freshman or if you are a freshman trying to concentrate on your studies,
It's not. You don't understand. You don't understand.
I could just. You living in Cook Hall. Oh my gosh, bro!
But it was 20 of them, and they just sang it for two. Like, you kept saying, well, they're going to stop soon.
Oh.
They're going to stop soon. And we literally were leaving out of they're still singing it. And they were, the part of the hill below engineering to like Wonder Bread Factory?
Yeah.
That's what they were walking up and down that little small part. So they were walking uphill singing it.
Yeah.
And
That
going back down
sounds about right, because my freshman year, when the Alphas crossed, it was at night, and they were walking up that same hill by the engineering building.
Oh my God! Just
And you were like, man,
because we're freshmen, and everybody's sitting there saying, they're gonna stop soon.
Mm-mm.
They're not stopping.
Mm-mm. 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 My only introduction to fraternities and sororities by the time I got to Howard was School Days. That is it.
G5G.
That is it. And a shameless plug, if you go back, you will see we did an analysis of the movie School Days.
Yes, we did.
You can find it on
Detroit.
You can find that on YouTube, and also on Apple and Spotify. Not on RSS though, because we just got on RSS.
Yes. But School Days is out there. We enjoyed them.
If we do decide to re-air it, it will be on RSS this time around.
How about that? Old ass dap. Got more facial hair than you on top of your head. Talking about, I'm a junior. You ain't no damn junior. Hey, as always, I've enjoyed this. And next week, episode 3, different world.
Maybe.
Damn. On that note, till next week. Peace.